Hey guys, I'm back. It's Friday. Hey, just got paid. It's Friday night. I gave Taylor Riley that round, y'all, because I really like that Sean Kim song, Just Got Paid. So listen, it's Friday and we're headed into the weekend. And today's Nik at Night episode is going to be centered around sports. So listen, y'all know, well, y'all may not know, but I absolutely love me some sports. I am a huge sports fanatic, and it's been completely dry because everything has been shut down. So there's not been a lot of sports news to talk about or whatever. But here in the last week, well, I'll say last weekend, with the arrival of The Last Dance, there's been a little sports news brewing here and there. So we'll get into it today. So let's get into it. So listen, we have The Last Dance coming up on Sunday. You know, it's the third and fourth installment of that Bulls 97 championship run. And they're going to be centered on Dennis Rodman. Shout out to Dennis Rodman, Dallas's own, South Oak Cliff, Stand Up, all that good stuff. So you guys will get to see him in depth. And if you haven't, check out the Dennis Rodman 30 for 30. It's really informative. I'll just say that. Entertaining and informative. So we're looking forward to that on Sunday. The draft was started yesterday. The NFL draft started yesterday. So this year, because of the whole social distancing thing and because of the COVID situation, the draft was canceled. Normally they have a huge event at a major city at one of the major stadiums, but this year is canceled. So all the draftees were at home and we got to pan in on their living rooms or wherever they were staged to get their draft news. And you know, the focus of the day is supposed to be the young men that are getting drafted and, you know, the teams and who they went to and how they're going to help certain teams and, you know, blah, blah, blah. But let me tell you something about us. And when I say us, I mean black folks. We some entertaining people. Because, you know, I'm really happy. My team is Dallas Cowboys. I'm a Cowboys fan all day long. Don't even ask me no questions. Don't. Just don't. I'm DC for life all day long. I don't want to hear nothing. Don't. However, last night, we drafted a wide receiver named CeeDee Lamb. And I'm very optimistic about CeeDee. Because CeeDee, in his moment of truth, you know, where the pressure is on and he's getting the news and he's coming to the Dallas Cowboys and he's seated there with his family and his girl and he got several cell phones, you know, a couple of cell phones and whatnot. CeeDee had the presence of mind, and this is what we need as receivers. You know, you have to have presence of mind. You have to have concentration. You have to have hands of steel. CeeDee proved to me that he had all that last night. You know why? Because CeeDee was sitting there getting the news that he was drafted to America's team. He had one phone on his ear, another one in his lap, and his girl by his side. And that other cell phone started to ring, and his girl, being helpful, she thought, decided to grab that other phone. And CeeDee had the presence of mind to say, no, give me that. While he still had this phone on his ear, he took his other hand, grabbed the phone back, gave her a look like, nah, we cool, we ain't that cool. And she knew better. She went on and relented and let the phone go. I'm saying all that to say, CeeDee had the presence of mind. He multitasked so well. He had this phone here, that phone there, his boo right here. She tried to grab the phone. He was like, give me that. Took it back, all in stride. Hey, man, we can work with that. We can work with that all day long. So that was the first funny. Then the second funny just completely blew me away. These draft funnies were just outrageous. So I don't even know the gentleman's name. I don't know who he's drafted to. None of that matters. That's not what made the top headlining news. Not for Black Twitter, not for Instagram Black folks. What we took out of it was, in his moment, he was elated, overjoyed. And his girlfriend, y'all got these girlfriends, his girlfriend decided she was going to take her moment, his moment, and make it her moment. She's in his lap. She's hugging on him. Now, keep in mind, he's in a room full of his family. His mama is there. His mama ain't even hugged him yet. And you know what mama did? Mama said, hey, get your ass on. She tried to just voice it to her initially. But Becky wasn't really trying to hear mama. So mama had to place her hands on Becky. Becky, I don't know what mama said, but I reckon mama said something like this. Becky, get your ass. If you don't get your ass, girl. And mama helped Becky get out the way. Hilarious. Because the look on this gentleman's face was priceless. He knew he could not save Becky in that moment. He knew, this grown man knew that Becky was going to have to get her ass up. And he knew he couldn't say nothing to mama about making Becky move. And mama was so smooth with it, it wasn't even like mama was trying to step in and take his shine. Mama just wanted her baby to be seen on camera without the coverings of Becky. Becky, get your ass on out the way and let this man have his moment. Because mama ain't here for the foolishness. Mama was not for the foolishness. And it tickled me so bad because I would dare to say that 90% of the women in my family probably would have reacted similarly. Yeah. All the women in my family that have male children, yeah, they probably would have reacted similarly. Anyway, those were the funny takeaways from the draft. And then today there was some really disheartening news, and we still don't have details, but Dak Prescott, the Dallas Cowboy quarterback, his brother has passed away, and we don't have any details as to how or why or what the reasoning was behind him passing away. But you know, my prayers and condolences go to his family. I know that they had lost their mother tragically to, I believe, colon cancer or some kind of cancer years previously, and so it was just the 3 boys. And so I just, man, that's crushing. That's a crushing blow to that young man and the rest of his family, and my heart goes out to them. I also wanted to touch on one other thing in sports news, and this is boxing. So I'm a huge boxing fan, love boxing. But like I said, everything has been on hold. But there's a gentleman by the name of Devin Haney who made worldwide news because he uttered some words that every black man that I've ever known that's played any kind of competitive sport has uttered before. I ain't about to lose to no white boy. I ain't finna lose to no white boy. Devin is black. Let me just put that out there. Devin is black. And Devin said in an interview, oh, I'm not losing to no white boy. And he was referring to Vasily Lomachenko. So that has blown up and made worldwide news, so much so where Devin felt the need, he had to come back and basically apologize. And I'm just trying to figure out what is it that he is apologizing for. Because he said white boy? Is that why we're upset? Is that what? So would it have been okay had he said white man? Is that why we're upset? Or are we upset because, and I say we being facetious, are they upset because he boldly proclaimed that white boys are inferior to him in that boxing ring? I mean, should he just said everybody ain't losing to nobody? You know, because he was specific, there was a problem. And I just, you know, Devin is young. Devin is 21. And I can assume that he's never had that kind of backlash before. And so I'm sure it put him in a really awkward place. I don't know. I ain't like it. I ain't like it. I don't think he should have said a damn thing. I don't think he should have rebutted. I don't think he should have walked it back. I don't think he should have responded at all. I said what I said. And this is boxing. So trash talk that's a given. You know, he didn't call him out his name. He didn't even call him a racial slur. It wasn't like he said cracker ass cracker. It wasn't like he said mayonnaise. He didn't say any of those things, you know. He didn't call him no redneck. He didn't call him a pilgrim. He didn't call him none of that. He said white boy. So what are we mad about? I don't know. Anyway, that's my spiel for today. That's Nik on sports, Nik at Night on sports. Hopefully, you know, we can get some real live action sports going on here in the future. Looks like, you know, things are starting to slowly, I hope gradually open up. Guys, stay safe. I still say if you don't have to be out, don't do it. Stay your behinds at home if you can. Keep your masks on if you're out. Try to keep your distance from people if you're out. Do not run to these nail salons. Do not, look, my hands look like I picked cotton, but you know what? I ain't tripping. I'll go get this taken care of when I feel it's safe, okay? Don't go into those beauty supply stores cramming and clamoring for whatever. Guys, wait if you can. You know, I'm just saying, don't be out there getting sick when you don't have to, you know? That's all I'm saying. Anyway, I will talk to you all on Monday. I can't wait to see my forever boyfriend in my head this Sunday with The Last Dance and to see what they talk about. I wish it was just a Netflix special where I could see them all, but it's not, so I'll have to wait with everybody else. Anyway, I will see you all on Monday. And I'm going to really enjoy this weekend and rest because I am tired. I got beat up at work this week. It was a really rough week for me, so I will be relaxing, and I encourage you to do the same. I'll see you guys on Monday.